Can China really build a luxury car that isn't just good value for money, but can genuinely go head-to-head with brands like Range Rover and Bentley? Because if we're honest, whenever Chinese cars come up, most of us think the same thing. Lots of features, aggressive pricing, but true luxury, that's where the doubt usually creeps in. However, the car I'm looking at today feels like China's very clear message to the world. Don't underestimate us. This is the Yangwang U8, an SUV that doesn't just claim to be luxurious, but flexes its power, technology, and road presence while doing it. The real question, though, is this. Is it all just show, or does it actually deliver a proper luxury experience? That's exactly what we're here to find out. And by the way, if you watch cars not just to drive them, but to judge them, analyze them, and really enjoy them, make sure you like the video and subscribe to Auto Prime, because this channel is all about honest opinions, not hype. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the numbers hit you straight in the face. The Yangwang U8 produces around 1,200 horsepower and more than 1,200 newton meters of torque. Those figures are wild for any SUV. What makes it even more insane is what's under the bonnet. There's no massive V8 or V12 engine here. Instead, you get a relatively small 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine. So how does it make that kind of power? Well, the petrol engine doesn't really drive the wheels directly. It mainly works as a generator. The real power comes from a large battery pack and 4 electric motors, one for each wheel. That means you've always got electric torque on tap, and when the battery runs low, the engine simply tops it back up. In theory, you've got constant charge and constant performance. The downside, of course, is weight. All this technology makes the U8 seriously heavy, and at over 3 tons, you can definitely feel that in the real world. Still, when you start comparing power to weight ratios, things get interesting. Compared to luxury Range Rovers or premium German SUVs, the U8 looks very aggressive on paper. That's why, despite its weight, it feels surprisingly quick when you launch it. In a straight line, the performance is genuinely impressive. At the same time, you're reminded that physics can't be completely ignored. It's a heavy car, and when it comes to braking and quick direction changes, it doesn't feel as sharp as lighter performance SUVs. Move on to the design, and this is where the controversy begins. If you think this SUV looks familiar, you're definitely not alone. The boxy shape, upright stance, and overall proportions are clearly inspired by European luxury off-roaders. However, the Chinese designers have added their own flavor. There's more dramatic lighting, more aggressive detailing, and a strong look-at-me attitude. It's less clean and understated and more bold and loud. But honestly, in this segment, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Step inside and the vibe changes instantly. There's no sense of cost-cutting here at all. The leather is soft, the materials feel genuinely premium, and everything has a solid, heavyweight feel to it. The switches, knobs, and steering wheel all feel like they've been designed with luxury in mind. Double-glazed windows keep the cabin extremely quiet. The seats are heated, ventilated, and offer massage functions. And that same level of comfort isn't limited to the front. Rear passengers get the full treatment as well. Chinese cars love screens, and the U8 fully embraces that. Multiple displays, digital controls, ambient lighting, and even a built-in fragrance system that releases different scents depending on the mood of the cabin. From the back seats, you can control the seats, music, windows, and the sunroof. At night, the embedded roof lighting gives the interior a proper lounge-like atmosphere. Practicality hasn't been ignored either. The boot is square and usable, the air suspension lowers the car to make loading easier, and the rear seats fold completely flat at the touch of a button. Soft, close doors are fitted all around, which really reinforces the luxury feel. On the road, the driving experience is surprisingly calm. In comfort mode, the car feels quiet, smooth, and very relaxed. The suspension handles bumps well. It's not quite Bentley or Rolls-Royce magic, but at this price point, it's very convincing. Switch into sport mode and press the accelerator, and despite the weight, the acceleration is genuinely shocking. After a brief delay, the electric torque hits hard and reminds you that this is no ordinary SUV. So what's the catch? The biggest question is the brand itself. Luxury isn't just about features, it's also about the badge. And right now, Yangwang doesn't carry the same emotional weight as Bentley or Range Rover. But if you judge this car by the product rather than the badge, it proves that China is no longer just following the industry. It's trying to lead it. And for that reason alone, this SUV has genuinely surprised me.